On tonight's news, get an update on a car that crashed through a local takeout restaurant. Find out when your housing application is due and learn about the Campus Help Hotline. Up next.
Thanks. You believe this guy?
Are you trying to start a wildfire?
Sorry.
Pass the honey?
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Good evening, I'm Erin Haskell, and welcome to the Rowan Action News. A local restaurant has received an unwanted addition to its store. A vehicle drove into Hunan Wok on Route 322 early Wednesday morning. 2 unidentified victims were taken to the hospital for their injuries. No other businesses were damaged. Police have refused to comment on the incident. The Cooper Medical School receives a $300,000 donation from the local family of doctors. The Schlitt family are all pediatricians in South Jersey. Rowan is excited about the donation, says Dean Paul Gatz, and the money will go towards the Schlitt Family Student Lounge and the Schlitt Family Dean's Executive Conference Room. The donation shows the excitement for the medical program in the area. The Rowan Television Network has met their goal yet again. RTN raised over $5,000 on their 5th annual telethon last night. Throughout the night, they had live performances, interviews, and packages. All of the proceeds will benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation of New Jersey. The Student Government Association raised over $1,800 at the Shooting for Sharice charity event. The event was meant to honor Rowan student Sharice Wilson, who died in a car crash last November, and raise money for a scholarship in her name. The game included performances by Rowan cheerleaders and the Rowan dance team. 3 student-organized clubs put on an open mic night to raise funds for the drought in Somalia. It took place on Tuesday night and featured singers, poets, and acoustics. Performers came from around the Philadelphia area. There was also a raffle that allowed students to be in the running for a chance to win a hoodie from Bomba Dolce. The General Education Tactical Team is reaching the final stages in creating a new general education program at Rowan. Various groups created quick models using the rapid prototyping method. Once the prototypes are complete, the team is hoping to present the program to the students. The Student Health Center has a new director. Scott Woodside introduced himself to students at the SGA meeting on Monday. Woodside alerted students that flu season has just begun in this region, so it's important to protect yourself by washing your hands. Flu shots are available in the health center. Coming up on Rowan Action News, guess which former Entourage star paid a visit to Rowan, and find out more about Rowan's Help Hotline.
So, are you going out tonight?
I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work.
That's so gay.
Totally gay.
Ugh, that is so Emma and Julia.
Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know, when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
Who says that?
Everyone.
Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
There is a new privacy policy for pop-up ads on Google, YouTube, and other affiliated apps that went into effect March 1, 2012. The Obama administration let Google, Yahoo, and Microsoft know that they are working to get Do Not Track technology put into major web browsers. A famous Entourage star made an appearance on campus. For more on entertainment, here's Matt Nelson.
Thank you, Erin. Former Entourage star Adrian Griner made a special appearance at Rowan University. Griner was on campus last week showing a documentary called Teenage Paparazzo, which follows a 14-year-old paparazzi photographer. He then had a meet and greet with Rowan students. Comedians TJ Miller and Nick Vatterott talk about marijuana, Rowan, and World War II. The 2 comedians made an appearance this past weekend at Rowan University. Miller is a former actor, and he and Vatterott have been together since they met in Chicago. Rowan's Art Gallery in Westby Hall will have Willie Cole Deep Impressions from now till March 10th. Cole is known for his depiction of his African-American identity and blends traditions from Africa, Europe, and Asia. Now back to you.
Thank you, Matt. Now here's Michelle Jaworski with your Rowan In-Depth report.
Hi, welcome to Rowan In-Depth. I'm Michelle Jaworski, and I'm here today with Bubba Castorina, who's the co-president of Rowan Help Hotline. Hi, Bubba. Welcome here. And can you tell me what exactly the Rowan Help Hotline is?
Just to kind of get things started, I would like to say thank you for bringing me here today.
No problem.
Just on behalf of Help Hotline. What we pretty much are is a peer counseling hotline that will listen to anybody who has any issues. If there's anybody that is just stressed out, needs someone to talk to, wants more resources, more information, they can come to us, and this is pretty much any night of the school year. They can call us probably almost any, other than like winter break, spring break, and times like that, or like election day when the school's closed, they can call us. We're there from 9 p.m. to midnight every night of the school year. They can call us, pretty easy number to remember, 856-256-HELP or 4357 if for anything pretty much. That's the hotline part of it. We're also an SGA charter club, so we do a lot of events on the side. We have general meetings just like any other club, and we have an executive board, so if anybody wants to get involved.
How did you get involved in the Help Hotline?
Help Hotline was actually an interest of mine back probably sophomore year, because I was friends with a lot of psychology majors, which is, it's a good chunk of the club. I personally, at the time I knew the co-president she actually was graduating that year, and she was talking to me about it, and I said, you know what, that actually sounds like a really good club. They do a lot of volunteer work. That's what I want to do. I want to get more involved with service. And I went to a meeting, and they trained me, and they got me in there, and a couple months later, that's when I became co-president.
And along with that, how do people become a part of the hotline?
Just actually becoming a member. Mm-hmm. To become an actual member, it's kind of a complicated process. I actually had to go to the student government to get like special permission for our process. The way it works is people can just sign up first as an initial interest. They give us their email, and they can email us at ruhelphotline@gmail.com if they'd like. And that's pretty much our email for everything. If they want to, that's where we get the news out about events. That's where we'll get the news out about meetings coming up, and that's where we'll get the kind of the news out about the process itself. When the time comes, we'll shoot them an email saying, you guys are more than welcome to come to our group interview. Before the group interview, they have to fill out a short application. It's maybe 5 minutes tops. Some people do it right before the group interview. It's very short though. A couple open-ended questions. They'll fill that out, come to the group interview. It's about half hour, 45 minutes, depending on how many people there are. And once they get through the group interview, it's more or less just to weed out people that we feel either need to be a little more educated about issues, about awareness, or just people that we don't feel like they're fit for our club sometimes. Let me put it this way, out of about 40 people this year, I turned away one person. Then after that, they have to go through a one-time 3-hour training session. And then at that training session, we'll cover active listening. We'll cover hotline protocol, what not to do, what to do, different issues, some of the more serious ones. And then they have to do they have to do 2 shadowing shifts with a trained member. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So.
How can people find more information about the hotline or what you guys are doing, upcoming events and all that?
Just kind of keep in touch with Help Hotline. It's pretty easy. We're everywhere. They can follow us on Facebook, which is at Rowan Help Hotline, or they can find us at Twitter, which is at RU Help Hotline. That's where we post a lot of our stuff about events. We always have event invites going out about all the stuff on Facebook. I know I try to utilize that Facebook page a lot more. Right now we have about 200 people following us on there. We're getting more and more on the Twitter. So.
Well, thank you for coming along, and we'll go back to you at the desk.
Here's Allison Lips with important housing information. So, Allison, when is the last day to apply for the housing lottery?
Tomorrow. If you haven't applied yet, go to Residential Learning and University Housing's website at rowan.edu/RLUH/room selection.
Okay. When will the lottery participants be notified of their selection?
On March 19th. Freshmen and sophomores are guaranteed housing. However, juniors and seniors are not. They will get to choose rooms based on their lottery number. If their number is low, they will go first. If it's higher, then they might be placed on the priority wait list.
How do you contact Residential Learning?
You can go to their website, which I mentioned before, or you can call them at 856-256-4266, and their email is housingquestions@rowan.edu.
Okay. Let's say I'm on the priority wait list. What happens next?
You might be offered the chance to pick a room on April 25th or during the summer if space becomes available. However, your best bet would be to make alternative plans and get housing off campus.
Okay. Can I apply with my friends?
Yes. Students can apply in groups of 2 to 6 people. But in order to room with your friends, everyone has to put down everyone else's name. Otherwise, the group will not be placed together. And of course, if you have any questions, contact Residential Learning and Housing.
All right. Thank you so much, Allison.
No problem.
Thanks. The public safety shuttle service will be temporarily suspended during spring break. The service will be stopped as of tomorrow, Friday, March 9th, until Saturday, March 17th. The service will resume on Sunday, March 18th at 7 p.m. and operate at normal hours, 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. daily until graduation in May. The Rowan Wind Ensemble features the world premiere of Dennis de Blasio's composition Il Galli Scammardella as part of its concert tonight at 8 p.m. in Flieger Concert Hall. Under the direction of John Paston, the ensemble welcomes guest student conductor Megan Cooney, leading Mark Camphouse's Watchmen Tell Us of the Night. In honor of Women's History Month, the Women's and Gender Studies Council brought MC Chirac to the Chamberlain Student Center pit earlier today at noon. MC Chirac spoke about the music industry and answered questions from the audience. She also signed copies of her book, Luminary Icon. Coming up, we'll hear from Nicole James about Rowan's victory over Johns Hopkins in Tuesday's baseball game.
Hi. State University, New York, Geneseo is victorious in women's lacrosse. The Blue Knights beat Rowan 17-13 Tuesday afternoon in their first game of the season. The Profs have a 1-2 record so far. Rowan baseball team beats Johns Hopkins University. Rowan took the game 9-3 on Tuesday after mustering up 6 runs in the 7th inning. They are undefeated with a record of 7-0. Meanwhile, it's twice the charm for Rowan softball. The Profs won 2 games against Washington College Wednesday, with scores of 8-7 for the first game and 5-0 for the second. Their record is 4-0. Now back to the desk.
Where's your stash? Students don real mustaches, fake mustaches, and mustache t-shirts as they walked a mile throughout campus this past Thursday. Mustache March raised $1,000 for the American Stroke Association. Assistant Director of the Office of Student Activities, Konstantin Alexikos, hopes that Mustache March will become an annual event. And now we'll go to Andrea Herdman with a look at this weekend's fabulous weather. Andrea?
Hi, I'm Andrea Herdman with your weather. We're going to look at your weather right now. Today's high is 69 degrees with a low of 43 degrees, partly cloudy, mostly windy today, And then we're going to go into our 5-day forecast. Friday is partly cloudy, high of 50 degrees, low of 31. Saturday is mostly sunny, high of 47, low of 34. Sunday is sunny again, high of 60, low of 41. Perfect way to start off spring break. And then we go into Monday, and it's cloudy, high of 61, low of 49. Tuesday's cloudy again, high of 68, low of 52. Now we're going to take a look at this week's weather window. So as we look at this week's weather window, you can see in front of Bunce it's kind of cloudy. It was sunny today, mostly windy, and then the Rowan baseball field, perfect day for baseball, and it's going to be a gorgeous week this weekend for spring break.
Yeah, do you have any plans for spring break?
Not really, just going home, back home.
Just relaxing.
You? Yeah.
No, same. I'm really looking forward to having the time off, just to relax and spend time with friends.
Schoolwork.
And the weather looks like it's going to be great for that.
Is.
So, great. Thanks, Andrea. Well, thank you for watching Rowan's Action News. I'm Erin Haskell. Have a great night.